Hello and welcome to wenll's Guide to DPSing Primordius and Throne of Thunder 10-man normal as a hunter. So pretty much there's two phases to this fight. One is whenever you're not mutated, you're just DPSing the ads, and then whenever you are mutated, you're DPSing the boss. How it works is you have little ads that slowly go towards Primordius, and your job, if you're not mutated, is to be killing those ads, as many as you can, while they're not close to Primordius. You don't want to kill any of the ones near Primordius, because otherwise there's a chance that one of the pools they spawn could go to Primordius and heal them. Basically what happens when you kill them, they'll leave behind a pool, one of two pools. The purple pool you don't want to stand in, it'll give you a debuff, and if the pool goes and hits Primordius, it'll actually heal Primordius as well, so purple pools are bad. If they leave behind a little red pool, which is kind of hard to see, but basically if you don't see the purple pool, they're leaving a red pool. You can stand in that and pick it up, and you get a buff. Once you receive a few stacks of the various buffs, I think it's like 5 stacks of buffs, or 5 buffs total, you'll become mutated, at which point you'll be able to do full damage to the boss, and so you just want to focus on killing the boss. Other than that, essentially it's just whenever you're mutated, you're DPSing the boss. So you can see I'm mutated, so I'm DPSing the boss. And whenever you become unmutated, you wanna DPS the ads only. And don't kill the ads near Primordius though, because you can see some of those purple pools. If you kill the ads and they leave a purple pool like right on top of them, it'll heal them for 10%. As far as the abilities he does is, one, he'll do an AoE frontal cone, so try not to be in front of him. The other ability is he does caustic gas. You can see he's doing that right now. Basically, you just have to make sure you get inside that green area around him. And the last ability he does is occasionally he'll cast
something out there too for you.
I forget what it is, but it's some sort of like spike ability where you have to be about 5 yards. Yeah, it's called acid spines, and you basically have to spread out 5 yards to avoid. So you can see he's got the buff on himself now, so he'll do that.
Spread.
You just have to make sure you spread out 5 yards so that if the spines cast on you, you don't hit other players as well. But while that's happening, he can still cast the caustic gas, so just make sure you get in for that. And that's pretty much the entire fight right there. It's honestly a really easy fight.
Ready to go get more. Start killing them.
While you're mutated, you're just DPSing him, and then making sure you're spread out 5 yards. If you see the little icon that says range 5 yards, spread out. And whenever he does the caustic gas, make sure you try and get in for that, so that you can help spread the damage amongst everyone. So you can see now that you're not mutated, you just want to go back to killing the ads. Just kill the ads that are like fairly far away from the boss. And then you can see that one didn't drop a purple, so I went and grabbed the buff. I was like, okay, no purple, you're safe to grab the buff. If it drops purple though, make sure you don't stand on it before it dies, because if it drops purple, that gives you a debuff, and that's bad. So that one's safe, so I was like, okay, get that one.
Don't stack though. Don't stack too close.
And just do your best to try and kill whatever ad you're currently on before it reaches close to the boss, so that you can get that. And that's the entire fight right there. I mean, essentially, you're just you still want to kind of pay attention to the mechanics of the boss himself, but essentially you're just DPSing the boss when you're mutated, DPSing the ads when you're not mutated, and then picking up the. So you can see I got 5 different buffs. So once you get enough, you'll go ahead and that's one more thing I forgot to mention. when you've picked up your 5 buffs and you become mutated, make sure you do not pick up any more of those buffs while you're mutated, or you'll start getting debuffs if you pick up additional buffs while mutated. So just be careful about where you stand. Once you're mutated, don't pick up any of the red buffs or the purple buffs, or debuffs rather. If you do, you'll start getting debuffs rather than buffs. But that's pretty much it. Just pay attention to the boss mechanics, which is pretty much just don't stand in front of the boss, stay spread out 5 yards, and run in for the green caustic thing. And then just DPS the boss while mutated, while avoiding standing in puddles. And then
keep it up, we can burn him before our mutates fall.
DPS adds when you're not mutated. And it's best to save all your cooldowns to blow up the boss once you become mutated. Because you really want to use all your cooldowns to get the boss down rather than the ads.
He's dead, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just make sure you don't kill any ads near the boss. So anyways, hope you found this guide helpful, and thanks for watching.
I got the cloak, so it's whoever you want. You too.
Who needs those wrists? Let's talk about it.
Actually, those wrists, let me see, those might be best in slot.
Are they upgrades for you, or are they just side grades?
They'd just be all spec for me.
Do you have 522s? Because